Alright, so the project right now is getting the axle replaced on this boat trailer. I don't know what the model is on it. Ranger Vin. It's a 3,700 pound axle apparently. Or that's the max. It's the gross vehicle weight rating. Each axle 3,700 pounds. So it's a single axle. So there's the new one. Customer supplied. The reason we're replacing it is because there is a massive crack in it and the wheel looks like it's about to fall off. I'll show you right here. There's the crack. And it looks like someone's tried to fix it before, possibly. There's maybe not, but definitely looks weird. And then at the end it's all messed up too. So, yeah. Okay. I don't know if these are going to be reverse thread or not. Ooh, that's pretty chewed up. Hoping that this just pops off. That might be wishful thinking.
You got a ways to go yet?
Yeah. Oh look, it's pushing that one out. The other small chisel.
Oh, that little round nose one? It's still stuck in the middle.
That's how it should come off.
Yeah.
Gotta get the shot. One that was really wide. You see that double hit? That was it, slipped off. That's so cool.
Make sure this chisel isn't in the groove of that.
What is?
The blue chisel, is that in the groove of of that.
No, I can see it hitting the splines. Yeah, it's not. Crazy that it's still on there. Just gonna roll that back there, and I'll leave it spread open because the new one, body this side on the new one, I'll just clean up the splines on it. There we go. Holy crap. That thing did not want to come on. Okay. Finally. Alright, everything's completely free. Brake lines. No wiring on it. So we should be able to just take these bolts out now. And hopefully it'll just fall out of there. Alright, I threw a floor jack underneath the middle of the axle. I don't know if it's going to want to fall. I would assume it would, hopefully. Seems loose. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the other side now. Alright, just confirm everything's clear from under here. Looks pretty good. Jack down a tiny bit. get the new axle and I'm gonna get these cleaned out. I just took a pick. Just went down it like that. Yeah. It's like I'm at the dentist. Just gotta get all the tartar off. And then hopefully this brush works. This drill just spins. It's just junk. Wait. That's the brush is broken. It's like spinning itself. See that? Piece of junk. Alright, try a different wheel. The drill is the biggest fan of that. Alright, that axle is fully installed. I just gotta get the brakes and wheel ends, I guess you'd call them, installed. No comment. Doing? Yes? Be my comment. Don't put the axle in backwards. It's another good thing to keep in mind. Before I put this thing in, I looked at that one and I made sure that I had this one oriented right, and I double checked it like twice and then put it in. Then I'm like, that looks wrong, put that on there, and sure enough it was offset. So this thing will bolt in backwards, no problems. So, and the other issue is that that one's upside down and sideways, so trying to like transfer that to this one, my brain just, it was too much. So yeah, not a huge deal, set me back like 10 minutes, but I've just got to swap this thing around. I already got it almost bolted in, so I'm just gonna skip through that. We already saw me do that once. Okay, so I went ahead and got this one installed, just because I didn't know exactly how I was gonna do it. So basically, because I marked the old axle where the split was, and what I noticed is they're about parallel. So I just did that. I made them exactly parallel, if you can see the split. Tightened it up, and I threw the wheel on here temporarily just to see the gapping, and everything looks good. So what I'm gonna do now is eyeball it again on that side, but before I tighten the bolt, I'm gonna measure from here, like from a spot in the frame, down to like maybe the rotor, and then make sure that's about the same so that we don't have that same problem where one side's higher or lower than the other side, so that we actually make sure we got the same splines lined up here. So let's do that. I'm gonna get a measurement. So that's about our 90-degree mark. Well, looks like a little too low. I think one more notch up. Of course, now it won't go one more notch. Okay. That looks pretty good, but I'm gonna take a measurement probably from like here to the rotor, and there is a little bit of play here. I'm gonna have to probably tighten the bolt a little bit at least. Just snug it up. Back over here. Feel like I want to get it right now. Just gonna slide it up my hand real fast. Yep. Spacing looks good all the way around. So yeah, looking pretty good. So. See, we're pretty good. We'll see how it sits when it's on the ground, but I think it'll be pretty good. And I'm assuming that since it's a brand new axle, it'll settle, because the spacing does seem a little bit wide, but whatever springs in there, I'm assuming will settle slightly and make it a little lower, so I'd rather go a little higher, so that in a week the thing's not bottomed out. So, yeah, I'm just going to take these bolts up, and then move on. Alright, so I get this brake hose attached. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put this. That seems too tight, because this still does flex a little bit, so you gotta leave some. That would probably be too much. That would be not enough. So right here would probably be a little too much. Right there wouldn't be enough. It's probably like right there, I would say. Okay, that's good. Alright. That's my dad had some of these conduit clamps in his van. Found some of these, it's like conduit clamps, it's a one-hole strap for whatever, so I just crimped it down in the vise a little bit so it would fit the line. Actually, I like these a lot better. I might just change them all, because these things I feel like they're just gonna break and drag in the road. Alright, that's pretty good. It's not hanging too low in any spots where it's gonna rub. So, yeah, looks pretty good. I think that'll do the job. Alright. I'm just gonna double check everything and then put the wheel. that's a wrap. Not too bad of a job. Just gotta make sure you get the axle in the correct way. Everything seemed to work out. Yeah, it's sitting nice and straight now. Before it was, I don't think I have any before video, but it was bad before. It was like the thing was clearly having major issues. So yeah, it definitely needed to be replaced. That's about it. Job is done. Just gotta test drive it. Just kidding. Still don't want to pick it up. It's fine. So yeah, that's it.